Hey, what's up everybody? Angry K9 here, back in my single-player world once again, and it's been a while, quite a while in fact, since I've been in this world here, and it's something I want to get back into. I really want to get back into working in single-player here. Kind of want to focus on this just a little bit more than playing on servers. As you probably know, recently I did start up a new server called Crafty Dog, and thus far there has been very little to no progress on the server. And of course the unnamed server is still around, but nobody's really playing on that one either. So I've been spending most of my time on Biff's fan server and kind of working on a big project over there. And I just wanted to take a break a little bit, just kind of step back and just, you know, spend a little bit of time alone in my own world here with my chickens and my pigs and my cows. And so I came on over here and I figure I'm going to go ahead and start working in single player. Now, I've been kind of thinking, you know, maybe I'm going to start this world over again, start a new map in 1.8. Right now I'm still in 1.7.10. 1.8 has been released. It's been out for quite a while now, and all the other servers are on 1.8. And I've been thinking, you know, maybe I'm going to go ahead and update this to 1.8. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to start a new world or if I wanted to stay in this world. And I've been doing a lot of thinking about it, and I've decided I'm just going to go ahead and stay put. Just going to stay right here in this world here, and just going to update this to 1.8, and that's what we're going to do today. There's a couple of things I want to do, take a look at things before I do that, and I don't really remember where I left off in the last episode. It's been that long. I know I was working on the Enderman farm, and I think that's where I left off. Hi, piggies. What? And I don't know if I showed that off. That just it's stairs that goes outside to the nether. And anyway, those guys were kind of running at me funny. Anyway, I just got this tunnel over here, and I'm going to run on over here, and that goes to Monkeyfarm's second world recreation there, recreating his second world base. And I think I'm going to keep working on that too, but what I've decided I'm going to do is, instead of trying to place every single block in exactly the right spot, I'm going to get as close as I can and see how close I can get. Also, I want to update some of the technology there. 1.8 is kind of a strange animal, and I'm not really sure what kind of old tricks that he did over there is still going to work. So yeah, anyway, the last time I was out here, I think all this was the same. I don't remember if I showed off the water drop or anything down here. I finished this whole thing up here. I've got the track over there, obviously, and I've got this water drop here, and I finished all this area out too. And like I said, I really don't know if I showed all this off or not. I'd have to go back and look, but I got all this done here. It's a nice safe passage from one end to the other. So I'm going to run on over here to the Enderman farm and just take a quick look at that again. I want to kind of show you the difference between efficiency between 1.7 and 1.8. So this is, of course, King Queen Happy's design, and I never did finish this all the way up. I only went up to level 95, and boy, that is loud. Let me go ahead and turn some volume down here. Just drop that way down. And I can still hear the Enderman in my headphones. Anyway, you can see these guys are spawning pretty quick and coming down, and do get level 30 pretty quickly here. So I'm going to go ahead and hit these guys, get up to level 30, just kind of give you an idea of how fairly efficient this is. And let me hit F3 here. If you see the LC value there in the and here I am pointing at the screen, like that's really going to help. You see the LC value there is at 95, and I don't know, the efficiency on this thing is kind of strange here, because sometimes it's really great and I just can't empty the trap out no matter what I do, and other times it's not hard to empty it out at all. It's really strange. It seems like if I'm over here for a while, it doesn't really empty it out, and it's not really emptying out right now. Well, there we go. See, it's kind of a little empty there, but it's still pretty quick compared to, yeah, see, we're able to do it now, but then they start coming back pretty fast. Now, after I've been over here a while, I'm not able to do that at all. It's really strange, and then sometimes it'll just go right back to, you know, slow spawns. And I'm guessing that's because the LC value is at 95, and I thought I was pretty close to level 95. But, oh well. Anyway, I was over here playing yesterday. Let me turn that off. I was playing a little bit yesterday, and that's what I'm trying to put. And I repaired some armor there. Now, this isn't really my really good armor. I don't really have any really good armor. This doesn't have any unbreaking on it. None of it does. So I want to get rid of some of these ender pearls. Got too many of them. Just toss that right down there and toss that right down there, and off they go. They'll end up in these chests over here. And did I don't think I actually put yeah, I guess I did. It's right down there. Automatic disposal, overflow disposal. Couldn't remember, but anyway, you saw how quickly I got to level 30 there. Now, after I update to 1.8, the efficiency on this thing is really going to drop. And I'm eventually going to have to finish it off. Build it all the way up to level 128. Of course, in version 1.8, that really doesn't matter because that LC value goes away, and it will check for the ability to spawn Endermen from level 0 all the way up to level 255 or 256, whatever the build height is. That is one change that they made. I'm assuming it was an attempt to kill mob farming, but this Enderman farm does still work. It just loses efficiency, and from what I understand, a lot of farms of this type have the same problem. Gold farms, iron farms, some of the bigger iron farms like Tango Tech's iron farms. Now the standard old style, what's Doc M's old style, Panda's old style, the old Zip Crowd style iron farm, that still works. Pretty much the same as always. So I don't know, but yeah. Anyway. While I'm over here, I think I'm going to, let's enchant a book. Do I have a book over here? I should have, yeah, okay. I'm going to go ahead and enchant a book. Maybe I'll get Unbreaking. That would be kind of neat. And I'm still on 1.7, so I don't need Lapis yet. I do have this texture pack for 1.8 set up. And I got Projectile Protection 4. Not really going to help a whole heck of a lot. But anyway, yeah. And I think I'm actually using... let's see here. I'm actually using 1.8 right now. I don't have 1.7. That's Monkeyfarm's customized John Smith pack. He just released this one here. This is the 1.8 version. And I'm using the 1.8 version of the Faithful 32 pack that I customized myself. Just changed a few textures, mostly the glass. But the default glass, not the stained glass. So yeah, anyway, you can kind of see the efficiency on this thing. And I am actually going to head back over to the base where I just was, the island. And I think that's where I'm going to end up at. And I'm going to have to come back to the Nether. I want to go over into my recreation, work in progress of Monkeyfarm's Second World LP base. So I'm going to head on over there. And there's a couple of things I want to take a look at. And talk about what I'm going to do with them after 1.8. Okay, so I am just outside the portal here of Monkeyfarm Second World LP base recreation in the Nether, and I want to change texture packs before I go in there. I usually try to stick with his texture pack, and I'm going to use the 1.8 version. Now that does create a few errors that I see in the game log, but only after I log out. It doesn't really affect the gameplay itself. So this is a customized version of John Smith. And you can see we are in the Nether, and the Nether rack has changed quite a bit. So we're going to run through the portal. Take a look at this, and I'm going to have a sword ready just in case, because I don't have the portal inside the base. It's outside right now, and it is still daylight out, so no worries right there. But it is getting dark, so let me jump over here. And there has been a little bit of progress since the last time I showed this on video. I'm not really sure how much, but what I was doing last time was working on the portal room over here, recreating the portal room that he built down underground. And you can see I have the beginning of the Death Bowl here, or I'm sorry, the area where, well, this is where his Death Bowl trap is. And then all that stone out there is actually blown out all the way down to bedrock level. That's where he has his mine. Hi, chicken. And I've been farming some wood over here. And I've also started the footprint of what will eventually be the bottom of the mob spawner. Have his big old mob spawner up here. There's going to be lava right here, and that's where the mobs are going to drop down. I also have 2 wither skeleton skulls. I'm going to have to go get a 3rd one so I can build a beacon for that over there. But anyway, working on the portal room is what I was doing, and I've been doing most of this off camera, of course. Trying to recreate this as accurately as... Hello, Mr. Zombie. What are you doing down here? Besides walking very slowly. He's going to track me. I wonder where he spawned. Anyway, all that soul sand down there will eventually be covered with water. This thing is actually, I think, 2 blocks deep of water. And all these torches will be gone. So what I need to do, of course, is light that portal. And I need to figure out where that's going to be in the nether. Compared to where it is now. The one that exists now is like over that way somewhere. Look at that moon. Isn't that awesome? I just love this texture pack, the moon and the sun. Although it's kind of weird that you can see the stars through the moon. Let's see here. And this does still have Optifine since it's 1.7.10. I just think that looks really cool. So, yeah. And just for the fun of it, let's go take a look at this thing in the default, or at least the faithful version. Let's get rid of that. And it looks really weird in this version of it. You get used to seeing it in the John Smith version. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and go back to John Smith. Crazy. What I want to do is, I was saying that, normally I had been trying to recreate this block for block, and at least most of the major work is pretty much exactly like that. This area over here, what I have noticed, though, is the way I built the overall circle is a little bit different than what he's done. Some of the walls up there, I don't have it 100% accurate compared to his. Now, I used the Minecraft Structure Planner program to determine what I needed to, how to build the circle here, both top and bottom. I'm not sure what he used. I don't think he used that. So that's not... What was that? Did I just see something shoot across the sky like a shooting star or something? That was strange. Now, I don't know if this texture pack has something... Yeah, wow, look at that. That's really cool. I've never seen that before in this texture pack. That's why I'm so surprised. That's cool. Anyway, I'm getting distracted here. This is actually the day of a lunar eclipse here in North America. It's October 8th of 2014, and we had pretty much a almost total lunar eclipse today. Started out this morning. I got to see it while I was at work. I do work overnight, and it was supposed to be a blood moon. It was supposed to turn quite red, and that just kind of really caught me off guard. And I've completely got... I was talking about how I'm not 100% accurate on the circle here, the walls. So I'm not going to worry too much about getting every single block, every torch, every blade of grass in exactly the right spot. All of this is pretty darn close. I spent hours working from screenshots from the world download that he put up, trying to make sure that all this was accurate. So this is pretty darn close, but I'm not going to worry too much about that. I'm going to get it mostly right, but I'm not going to worry about it being exactly right. So that brings me to another point, is some of the technology he used, like this melon farm over here. A couple of episodes ago, I actually put all this together. You can look for, I'm not sure what episode number it is. It's titled Monkeys Melons, where I actually built all this, and I showed off the redstone behind it. And I don't want to break the wall to go back there, but it is a lot of complicated redstone. But with 1.8 and hoppers and everything like that, I'm pretty sure that delay circuit back there, which causes this to stay down in this configuration, can be rebuilt with hoppers and compacted quite a bit. So I'm going to look into doing something like that. I'm going to work on that in a creative world, see if I can't compact that circuit and maybe make it a lot more efficient, a lot better using hoppers and things like that. and see what I can do. I'm really not a redstone genius, but I think that would be pretty cool. And I'm going to go ahead and put all that melon in there. So I'm going to try and update some of the technology, some of the redstone and things like that, try to make it more compact, a little bit better. And in 1.7, the X-ray does still work. And you can see I've been doing quite a bit of caving. I still got a lot to go down there, though. And this is going to come in handy when I build the Enderman, or the mob farm. It's his Mobs on Demand farm. All these caves lit up. You can see I got a dungeon over there. Once I get all these caves lit up, it's going to really help the efficiency. And essentially, everything within view here needs to be lit up. Now, this X-ray is not going to work in 1.8. So when I update to 1.8, I am not going to have this X-ray anymore. There is a way you can do it using mine carts and leaf blocks and changing your graphics level to fast instead of fancy. But that really gives you a very limited view. You can't look straight down. So I might make use of that just to kind of get an idea of where the caves are and how much farther I have to go with lighting. And also, as you can see, there is a slime chunk down there. So I need to determine exactly where that slime chunk is so that I can build a slime farm and have the slimes come out all the way over here. This is actually the output to the slime farm, or at least it will be. Right now it's nothing. And this over here, I think he has an item disposal in here. Basically a water stream leading to a hole with lava in it. Now I'm probably just going to update that a little bit. Maybe I'll put some kind of redstone contraption in there, like I often do with a dropper, and just drop it into lava, or maybe on a cactus or something like that. So anything I want to get rid of, I can just come down here and drop it in a chest, and off it goes into oblivion. So yeah, boy, I really like that moon. I'm going to have to look at that and see if I can edit it a little bit. See if I can get it so that you can't see those stars through there, because that really kind of... What was that? A skeleton somewhere, I think. I was being shot. Where is he? Oh, there he is. He was hiding behind the chests. Sneaky son of a gun, aren't you? Hey, cut it out. So, let's see. What do I got? I got lava buckets here. Nothing. A lot of cobblestone and nothing. And I think I got more cobblestone over here. And more cobblestone. And I got a bunch of dirt over there. And I've got a whole bunch more of that up top here. In these chests down here. So, yeah. And a few things here. Not a whole lot. A couple of diamonds. Quite a bit of iron. Which is actually going to come in handy as well. I'm going to take all that iron, cook it up, and take it over to the end farm and finish that thing off. I'm going to take it up to level 128 so that when I do update to 1.8, that will help. And I'm actually going to update this to 1.8 here just in a little bit. And I want to see if this thing's still going to work. But what I want to do first is I want to make a backup copy of this world just in case. And I want to save it somewhere so that I always have... Hello, what is that? Ooh, I forgot about this. What did I dig this out for? I really don't remember why I was digging this out. But I did for some reason. Was there a mine shaft down here? Or maybe that slime? Or maybe there was a cave down here I wanted to get to. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a backup copy of this world. And then I'm going to update to 1.8. And I'm going to come back and I want to check out to make sure that... Now, how do I get out of here? I want to make sure that... see if that melon farm still works. And eventually... Oh, there's the slime. And I love this texture in this resource pack. Look at that. There's a regular slime. And with Optifine, you can have multiple textures for each mob. And that's why I have different colored chickens, different colored creepers. At least not in this one, but in my version of Faithful I do. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and make a backup copy of this world and switch over to 1.8. And I'm going to check out the Enderman farm again. And also the melon farm here. And I want to take a look at my skeleton farm that I have under the island and make sure that still works. So I'll be right back. Alright, so here I am in version 1.8. And I'm going to load the world up and see what happens. What do you know? Everything's there. Now, I pretty much expected it to be there. The texture pack is all goofed up, I think, although I'm not sure about that. Those clouds are weird. Let me see. Do I've got the right texture pack? That's the first thing. Resource pack. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't remember exactly, but I wanted to make sure I got that. Let me turn off the clouds because they are really kind of annoying anyway. Don't really serve any good purpose. So yeah, here we are in version 1.8. As you can see, 1.8 vanilla. And first thing I want to show you is that the X-ray no longer works. We can throw the lever and we're just gonna die. So yeah, that's one change. Unfortunately, there is a way to do that. I don't have a minecart down here, and I'm going to have to fill in that hole. It took me seconds to get lost down there. And why are there so many chickens running around here? Oh, hi, rain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So anyway, pretty sure this thing's still going to work. We're going to go over and check it out anyway. There's the button. And it does still seem to work just fine. So, like I said, I want to try to see if I can come up with some kind of design, system design that will... Oh, there we go. I was beginning to wonder there. Some kind of design that uses hoppers instead of the incredibly intense and complicated redstone here. Just kind of bring it up to date with 1.7, even though it does still work. And it's pretty good harvest each time. Other than that, let's see here. That's kind of weird right there. You don't see that too often. Other than that, I don't really think there's anything over here to look at. So I'm going to head on over to the Enderman farm, and we're going to take a look at that and just kind of give you an idea of how rough the efficiency is now. I'm expecting it to be pretty bad. Okay, here we are in the end, just about to the Enderman farm, and I think this thing looks kind of cool in this texture pack, this resource pack. I'll stop calling it a texture pack eventually. I'll get it right at some point in time. But yeah, we're going to kind of check this out here. Now, as you see, we don't have that LC value anymore, so that is no longer coming into play. And these guys are spawning kind of slow, and I can go ahead and start beating them. And you can see they are very slowly coming down. And I can empty this thing out really quick now. And that is one of the bad things about 1.8. It's one thing that really kind of made me unhappy about it. But, you know, I guess it's to be expected. Mojang's, one of their main goals was to kill mob farming in whatever way possible. That is why some time ago they changed pigmen not to drop gold nuggets and things like that unless you killed them by hand, and the community was in an uproar about that, and they changed it back. I figure it's only a matter of time before they find a way to nerf it again without really telling anybody, but you know, it is what it is. So what I'm probably going to have to do now is I'm probably going to have to go ahead and build this Enderman farm all the way up to level 127, because you can see this is taking forever. I'm only at level 17 and these guys are just barely coming down. Now I could probably sit here and wait for them, wait for this thing to fill up, but I really don't want to do that. So yeah, got some work to do here, obviously. I need to get some iron, a lot more iron before I can do that, because I need to make a lot of pistons to go all the way up there. Let me see if I can get up the ladder here. Trying to get through the water here is a pain in the neck. But yeah, this is actually going up to level 95, I believe. Alright, I'm here at the top of this thing, and you can see I'm at level 94. And I think if I walk on this, will be on level 95. So yeah, this is the topmost area here, the last spawn pad. So I'm going to have to do some more building. And you can see the end island over there. It's also possible that maybe I'm just not far enough away. But I don't really know. I've got the settings up pretty high, I think. Let's see, video settings, 16 chunks, so that's pretty far. And I do hear a train in the distance coming, so I'm going to have to wait for that guy to go by. So yeah, sorry about that train going by. I do live close to tracks. But anyway, back over here on my island now. So as you can see, I've got some work to do in the Enderman farm still, and I've got some other ideas and things that I want to do here. You know, these just don't look as good in this resource pack. Let me go ahead and change back to the default, and I'm going to be doing that probably a lot here. Let's go back to custom faithful. There we go. So anyway, the plan is when I'm working on Monkeyfarm Space, I'm going to use this John Smith version. And anytime other than that, I'm going to be working elsewhere. I'm going to be using my texture pack here. So yeah. But anyway, as you can see, whoa, look at that. Did you see that lag? That was crazy. Only Minecraft would be able to lag in local copy. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, I've got quite a bit of work to do on the Enderman farm over there, and I really need to build an iron farm, and I want to do that somewhere over here. Probably going to build another little island off to the side, maybe behind here. I'm not really sure where. And I said I wanted to check out the skeleton farm that I have here, but I really don't have time to do that. What I am going to do, though, well, I guess we can take a look at it. Of course, it is using a spawner, so it has not changed. I'm pretty sure it's still going to work. I'll probably check it off camera. That is right in here. It's pretty much typical, so I doubt anything's different. Although we do seem to have a bit of a lighting glitch there. There we go. But there is still a bit of a lighting glitch over here. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Let's try F3 and A. Does that help? Nope. Oh, hey. 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 Stupid skeleton. Let me get out of here before another one shows up. Oh, almost. What in the world? There we go. That was weird. So, yeah, I'm not sure what the deal is with that lighting glitch over there. Okay, let me try to relog. Well, relogging didn't help. So I'm not really sure what the deal is with that over there. Some kind of oddball lighting glitch, but other than that, this thing does still seem to work pretty well. Bring these guys down to one-hit kills. Well, they would be. Should have been. I don't know. Hard to say in this new version. Anything could have happened here. Let's see. I think I'm out of room for all this stuff here. So, yeah, you can see I've got quite a bit of work to do. I'm going to have to figure out why that lighting glitch is there. I don't really know why that's doing that. That down there just goes to a mine. I've been setting up a branch mine and got it all ready. Got this little room here, and I've got the main shafts going in each direction, but haven't really done any mining. So, yeah, pretty much all there is to this world right now, but I do have a lot of ideas and a lot of plans. Things I want to do. Obviously, I'm going to keep working on the recreation of Monkeyfarm's second world base. That is kind of my homage to Monkeyfarm. Since he kind of taught me how to build, he was the first YouTuber that I actually followed after Paul Soares. He was actually the first. And then I found Asuma and Biffa, and the rest is history. So, yeah, anyway... I've got all kinds of ideas that I want to do here. I want to find a water monument, which I'm sure shouldn't be too hard since I'm out in the middle of the ocean right now. Oh, hello, email. I'm also getting lag, which is really strange. And I know it's not because I'm recording, because I've not had that problem before 1.8. So probably just, making some new chunks, because I haven't really explored out into that direction very far, other than the mineshaft underground, which I think goes in that direction. But that's only 100 blocks out. Wow, look at all those squid. Also want to build a squid farm, of course. Pretty much all the farms that you could build. Slime farm, squid farm, iron farm, just about any other kind of farm you could build. Hopefully a guardian farm and a witch farm and all that other stuff. And why does that not look... That should be birch and not regular oak. Huh. I have to change that. And yeah, since it's single player, I'll be able to do more stuff than what I might be able to do on a server, like complicated redstone contraptions. Now, I am not a redstone genius, But it's always fun to do stuff I've never done before to kind of learn and hopefully improve. And maybe over time I can be a redstone genius. But in the meantime, that is going to be it for this video. Probably running just a little bit longer than I intended. So I have to see if I can cut that down in editing. Now, in the next episode, I want to try to find a water monument somewhere nearby. And also see if we can find some of the newer blocks, some granite, some diorite, and some andesite. And see if we can get a good collection of that going as well. And I'm also going to start seeing where I can build an iron farm. Probably build another little island somewhere off the side of this one. And just build the old Zip Crowd style instead of Tango Tex. I wanted to, originally was going to build Tango Tex version. But since this island here is pretty much in the middle of the spawn area, all the spawn chunks are out in the water here. That one's really not going to be feasible. And I'm hoping Optifine is going to release soon so that I will be able to have my multiple colored chickens and creepers and pigs and cows and all that other stuff. Shouldn't be too much longer. Last time I looked, they were at like 20%, maybe 30% completed. I'm not really sure. So hopefully that won't be too much longer either. So anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Sure do appreciate it. As always, please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. My name is Angry Canine, and I will see you next time.